Hello Max, here is your sewer scope from today's inspection. This is me just kind of giving you orientation, letting you know where I'm at. Uh, Obviously down in the basement in that utility room. Here's the clean out for you. White polyvinyl chloride pipe. A bit of an interesting push through today in your pipe. PVC doesn't necessarily hold things very easily. I mean, it's a smooth pipe. It's not like cast iron that's going to grab onto things. So generally you might get some buildup, like some of the darker staining that you see, but not normal that you start holding water like this unless something's up, you know. In a pipe that's got a lot of twists and turns, maybe you might do that, but we're completely underwater now. I've got a relatively large camera head. I mean, basically full pipe filled with water. Now we're gonna keep pushing out to the city connection, which is roughly 103 feet out. We may be underwater the entire time, or you'll see at the end, just when we get kind of into the clearing, that there's obviously a wad of paper. You'll see that there's a wad of paper that's obscuring the camera lens. So there is stuff floating around, but I don't know how big the volume of water is, if it's completely being underwater in murky water, or if it's something, a piece of paper, toilet paper, whatever, is covering up the lens doing this. There's a return trip as well, so as we're pulling back, we'll go. But so we started to get underwater right at about 26 feet out. The city connection, again, is there's that wad of paper, 103 feet to get to that city connection. So going backwards, we're, you know, as I'm pulling back, we're basically 40 feet underwater, you know, and not, you know, 70, 75 feet. That's the city connection. Camera head's dirty at this point, so I can't remember if I push through. I go into the city line again, like I said earlier today, and I'll push out probably a good solid 50 feet into the city line, just for the fun of it. A little added bonus, no extra charge for the extra footage on here. So I'm pulling back right now, trying to find some clear water where I can dust off my camera lens. I won't find it, so I'll take a break and I'll run a volume of water through the pipe, flushing a toilet and running a sink full on, and that'll do the trick to kind of clear things out, or clear up all the junk that's on the camera lens right now. Bear with me just a minute. You can see that, yeah, the water's picking up there. So the flow of the water is obviously the bottom of the pipe. That'll pick up here. Just takes a little bit. It's 90 feet of pipe for it to be able to work its magic here. There we go. Okay. Cleaner picture there, much better. Alright, so here's the final drop down into the city connection. Steep drop. You see the water kind of swirling around. And that is the city connection right there. You're the first house on the block, so the inlet is coming in on the bottom of the screen. You can't see it, it's obscured a little bit. But once I drop down into there, that is definitely the city tap right there. and here's the main city line, or at least for this street, for this block. And like I said, I'll go out another 50 feet or so, and then eventually I'll pull back. You'll see on the return trip by the counter there on your screen, from about the 90-foot mark back to about the 50-foot mark, you're underwater. So 40 feet of question marks, basically. The big question is, why is this happening? What's the cause of this? So, like we discussed today, have the pipe cleaned, have the pipe reevaluated, and then you can make an informed decision. Please feel free to reach out to me with questions. I'll jump off, but at this point, if you want to watch the return trip, going back now, you're welcome to, obviously. Reach out to me with any questions.